Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program. How are you fuckers today? And today I'd like to talk about a few life truths. That's right, I'd like to give some of my wisdom to some of my younger fuckers in the audience. And I just want to go through a few stupid mistakes that I made in my life. And mistake number one was marrying a woman who relied on me for all financial support. And my advice is, look, it's nothing wrong with getting married to a woman, but you need to make sure that she has her own means of making money. And it's got to be, you don't want some woman who's on the game. That's no fucking good. I don't like to share my toys. And, you preferably want to get somebody who's a professional with tertiary qualifications who can assist you with the day-to-day grind of living a middle-class lifestyle. That's number one. Marry someone who can earn bucks. Rule number two for happiness and fulfillment is when you do get married or you live with somebody, you got to have a little bit for yourself. And what I mean by that is I've always bought and sold luxury goods on the side. I don't do it anymore because, I've kind of got most things that I want. But the thing is, by buying and selling a bit of shit, I can wheel and deal. And, if you want to go to a brothel one day, you don't need to explain to her indoors where the $110 went. You don't need to explain shit. And if you want to buy yourself something, you've got money in and out all the time. So I like to have a trading position. And look, I'll be honest with you, the service providers in my hometown are fucking terrible. They know nothing about the GFE experience. And it's not even that, as you get older, you're not so interested in a bit of extra on the side. You get sick of the hassle. But when you get older, you can, it's nice to have a little bit of money. You can buy or sell something and, you got your own shit. And that's why I've always bought secondhand, so that I could always resell it for a profit. And that's just how it goes. The third thing I want to impart, the third bit of wisdom I want to impart to all these fuckers out there is that, hey, yes, it's nice to have fancy motor cars. Yes, it's nice to have really nice threads. But all this stuff depreciates, it gets old, and, you're not really retaining much value. You're much better off, okay, with motor cars. I understand the attachment for a badge. I've been a Euro car snob all my life. And that has been the fucking bane of my life. And they're expensive to insure, expensive to finance, expensive to maintain. They're a fucking horror story. You buy yourself a decent car like a Honda, and you really keep it for 7 to 10 years and put the money, the disposable income, into things which hold their value, pre-owned luxury goods. And you buy wisely, you'll never lose money. You can always get out of something. And that's an important part of the equation. So my advice is, if you're going to buy stuff that depreciates, try and limit how much you spend on it. Some fuckers out there always want the latest BMW every 3 to 5 years. Well, fuck, that is a money pit. Now, with Beamers, you buy a new one, you're going to get hit with huge depreciation. And, the balloon payment at the end is a shocker. You buy a used one, you're going to be hit with huge running costs. These are expensive fuckers expensive fuckers to keep. And if you can't afford a brand new BMW 5 Series, there's no way in the world you can afford a fucking used BMW 5 Series. So that's another piece of Archie Luxury advice to you fuckers. And the fourth thing is, please put a value on being on your age. If you are young, you ask an 80-year-old multi-millionaire, would he swap his fortune to be young again? And of course he would. So value your time. And my real advice is that, you know, sometimes you get too carried away with the ego and the career. Sometimes it's good just to have a 9-to-5 job and ride the system. You know, I'm not saying, you know, don't have your career and that, but is it fucking worth it? If you start coming home late, you're not going to get as much nookie as if you came home on time. Came home on time, had dinner, had a shower, and okay, let's have some bedroom gymnastics. And this is the whole thing. You start coming home late, you got pressure, you got worry, you got this and that, and the bed, you know, what is more important in life? And I'll go with bedroom gymnastics any day of the week. Every day of the week for Archie. So that's part of the equation. And I'd just like to impart another piece of advice, and that's basically don't get caught up in this cycle where you buy one house, then you want to get a bigger one, so you get a bigger mortgage, and then you sell that and get an even bigger one, a grander one. Sometimes it's good to get off the fucking treadmill. Get off the treadmill and smell the roses, smell the coffee, smell the roses, and enjoy life. I'm Archie Luxury. I hope these pearls of wisdom have been useful, and see you later, fuckers.